Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in our nation's capital. Today is Wednesday, August 5th, 2026. Now, as some may know, we've been we've been reporting on the Live Nation antitrust trial in New York. We got a lot of things unsealed. We asked the DOJ down here in Washington for their documents of why they chose to settle so abruptly with Live Nation and Ticketmaster. And they didn't give us a single document. They didn't give us some and withhold others. They didn't give us some with redactions. They withhold every single document. So it's clearly just a red flag to a bull. We filed a lawsuit up in SDNY, but today we're down here in Washington. Yesterday up there, a decision was made to deny, at least for now, without prejudice, the request by the preceding states for discovery, post-trial discovery. But the FOIA case is in the essence, what do you call it? In the nature of post-trial discovery. Now, a couple of things that will rattle off from yesterday's coverage. Diddy, the government has filed its final notice of forfeiture, and it's a bunch of electronics seized in Miami and Los Angeles, and the hotel in New York where he was finally apprehended, and $9,000 cash. Somebody joked whether it had included baby oil. Baby oil was not on the list. You can find the list. We put it on Patreon. We also reported yesterday about this weird case by John Doe against Columbia University. We probably wouldn't have written a story except that right halfway through, they started talking about the settlement offer that Columbia had made to John Doe. And then suddenly the judge said it's all over and ended the proceeding to go behind closed doors. Well, of course, we had to receive it. And you go on Substack, you'll find out a little bit more about it. Just a little bit more. What more can we say? We had an unsealing win yesterday in the state of Connecticut. We've been fighting. We filed a motion by email. The judge said, I don't deal with this. We did a motion. She put it in, demanded service. We did service. That's another thing we're trying to resolve down here is the difficulty of seeking unsealing. In any event, finally yesterday, at the end of it all, everything was unsealed. We were correct. We were upheld. You can find it. The case is U.S. versus Sacco. At least that was the last remaining defendant. Down here in D.C., the FDIC and the OCC, these guys are attacking communities, I'd say, rural communities, and their small banks are going to be essentially deregulated, while the FDIC yesterday gave FDIC insurance, backed by the U.S. taxpayers, however they want to slice it, to Augustus National Bank, essentially a crypto bank for affluent individuals based in Dallas, Texas. Isn't it beautiful? The UN, of course, is a joke, and the question is, what is the U.S. administration doing? Why are they allowing non-entities and censors to be running the show? We don't know. But since we're down here, we want to show you something. We've covered the case of Flair. Look behind me. There's a tent. We're going to go over and check it out. Hang on. Let's turn to the investigative vlog in a while. Now, Flair, these are protesters. They got into a First Amendment problem because it was essentially like a 8647. It was found, they claimed that it was a threat, also that it was directed at children. They've now changed their sign to Trump raped little girls, from one that was like, little girls, do you want, I'm not sure what. There's a toilet over there that has it. In any event, we're here at the E. Barrett Prettyman United, from which we'll be live tweeting today, hopefully. Maybe not live, but in increments. For now, Inner City Press, signing off.